Hello, my crafty friends. It's that time again. Same Sex Wednesday for September. And this month, um, our 6 items came from APG Jamie, which stands for Artist, Poet, Girl Jamie. I just love that, by the way. Very cool. Anyway, she says, "Hey, y'all. Please find and close the 6 items I've chosen to challenge you for the month of September. I hope they inspire you and that you are provoked into using all 6 images. A note about the quote. It is the same quote in 2 different sizes for your sizing ease, I hope. It's in one of my favorite fonts, Bleeding Cowboy from dafonts.com. That is DAFONTS.com, in case you wonder. A terrible name, but a cool font, I think. Have fun and happy art, y'all. Jamie Lynn." Thank you, Jamie. And this is the font. And I don't know that I can, let me see if I can make it focus on it. There we go. It is a pretty cool font. So I'll bring it back down here, see if it can refocus. Come on, focus down here. Sorry. I usually have it focused and then turn off autofocus when I start, but I wanted y'all to be able to see that. So, and she did do it in two fonts, and I mean 2 sizes. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use, but it's cool to have a second one that I can put on something else. It says, "In any given moment, we have 2 options: to step forward into growth or to step back into safety." Abraham Maslow. So that's item number 1. And then there was a hibiscus herbal tea, and there was a tea packet in here. I went ahead and took that out and made the tea, and I used it to dye this paper, and it's kind of a greenish blue, and I'm going to use that, and I may or may not use this. I really liked the pretty background on here, and that kind of inspired me a little bit, and I went looking for something similar. I've got this stencil that I may use. I could use part of this as well, but even if I don't put this on the page, this inspired me to use a stencil, and so that's number 2. And number 3 is some edging off of some paper. Number 4 is a pop tab. Number 5 is a feather. And number 6 is this beautiful image. So, so there are my 6 things. Now, I haven't spent much time thinking about it, but just looking at her, she looks like she's got a questioning mind. She looks like a writer to me. So I was thinking it might be fun to take the feather and see if we could kind of make it look like a quill, you know, or maybe she would be writing with it. I don't know. Like that. So far, that is about as inspired as I am. I've got to think about these things a little bit. The other thing was, I thought, since this tea dyed this kind of blues and greens, it's kind of grayish blue and green. So it's a real vintagey looking color, and it happens to be kind of like the color in the background, the part that's not the sepia color. So I thought we would make our ink, the writing ink, in this sepia, and that we will edge everything and use these inks in maybe some blue and green to do a little bit, maybe our stenciling. I'm not sure. I've just barely thunk about this at all. So but I love all the different textures, and trying to make these items go together. It's going to be so fun. So I'm going to do, this is our page for today. and it might, I may just tie this on one side or the other. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. But I think I may want to put it on a tag or something. I'm not sure. But I've got this that I want to use, and I could use it to make the tag. I also thought about using it kind of as a partial background on here. I got some paint from a previous time on here. So I thought what I might do is just kind of do something like this. Just kind of as a place to start. And I think I want to, let's see if we can get I want to pull out, I think, a little bit of the more of the blue, because there's a lot of green back here that kind of pulls it out naturally. And the photo is sepia, so it pulls out that color, you know, automatically. Okay, I think I'm going to use this around the edges of the page too. I think that'll, oh, that's pretty. That blue makes that, it makes that green, I mean, the green paper makes the blue into a really deep kind of teal. Okay, I like that. That looks really good. I'm going to go ahead and glue these down because I know I want to do this before I do the stenciling. So, and then everything else is going to kind of be on top of that. I may add this before I do the stenciling too. Not sure about that. I do want to leave a little bit of a border. Okay. I like that. Now I've got this. And I think I'm going to make it not not straight. I'm going to do this one down here. So I guess I'm kind of in a matchy-matchy mood today, aren't I? Let's think about that. Maybe this one should go like that, so they're not matchy-matchy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and, well, let's try it with this first. I want to see what how that would look. I think that's too much. I think that's too much. So I think I'm just going to do a little bit, kind of like I did on these. Just edge it. Oops. I don't know which way I want it. That's going to have to sit there a little bit and let me think about it. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to glue them down, and we're just going to play with it and see what we think. We're going to do the same with this one. And I think I'm going to make it go down. Let's put a little bit of glue right there. Okay, that looks fun already. Now I do want to have her on one page and the quote on the other page. But I don't want either one of those to be really straight either, so no, maybe this one. No, I think I'm going to tear it because I just like that look. And I do want it a little narrower than it is, so. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Oops. And we're going to do the same thing with this one. I think I'm going to put that on the bottom of this one. I don't know why. It just it just wants to be there. Ooh. On the back of that photo is this other paper. I'm going to do that instead. That way we have a little bit of that paper on there. And let's tear that. I might need to do that. I might need to do that on the other edges. Let's see. That piece of the feather is sticking to me. Let's just go ahead. I'm trying to decide if I want to go ahead and finish framing it in. I think I might as well. Why not? Okay. Whoops. Let's take that. I like that. Okay, I'm happier already. Except I think I want this to be down here. And this to be up here. Let me plug this up a little bit. Okay. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use this ink and put this in this corner. Let me find a sponge real quick. Okay, let's use this one. Okay. Ooh, I like it. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing down here, although it will overlap a lot more. I think I'm all right with that. I think that'll be just to add more interest. It'll also show how different it looks on the white and the green. So I may wish I hadn't done that. I don't know. We'll see. I think I like it. I'm also going to do some right here in the middle. See how that looks. Okay. We put this here. We put her up here. Now then, I've got the Okay, where'd it go? Oh, here it is, my feather. That I want to add in. Maybe we'll add the feather. Like this. And we'll fix something to go inside that. All right, let's do this. Let's just go ahead and glue that together. Got glue on the table. Let's do this. And see if we can get that approximately the same. Okay. You can put this in there. And yeah, I think I like that, but we'll have to glue it down. Okay, now then, I'm going to let that dry a minute. I'm going to ink up around the edges here. Nice. And there. I think I want to drip some ink down this side and up this side before I do anything else, so that can dry as well. You find a dropper. I haven't ever tried to do this before, so I don't know how it's going to turn out here. I do think I need a napkin or something though, because it may go zooming fast. I don't know. Okay, it did. It did zoom pretty fast. Looks a little more even than I wanted it to. Okay, let's see if we can just do some that comes down some. Maybe make these kind of artificially. All right. I'm going to let that sit a minute. Okay. And then we're going to do it from the other side. So I'm going to pause the camera a minute and let that dry. And then we will go to the other side. Okay, that's not quite dry yet, but I want to add some ink spots to this and let it dry. So okay, that didn't splat as good as I thought it would. Let's see if we can make it splat. Oh. I don't want those places that look round to look round, so. All right, we're going to let that dry. And we definitely want to dip the end of this in there and let it dry. It's not going to dye it very well, so we may have to artificial that too in a minute. Okay, what else did I want? Oh, from this side. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm going to do some on here too. I want to do some on here too, but I'm not sure. Oh, that's the back side. Okay, let's see what else do I want to do on there first before we add any ink to it. Let's see how that's going to look. Oops. Not so sure I like it up here. I think I may need to do some more ink. I should have just gone ahead and done that one from the top as well. Okay. See if we can keep from messing up the rest of my book. Okay. And what do I want to do on here? I think I want to do do this. Okay, that's pretty. I'm going to go ahead and just put some of this on here. Let's see. And okay, let's glue that down. And then I'm just going to add that right on there. Just because. Just because. Because it adds a little bit of something, something. Okay. I like that. And I want to, well, let's do an ink splat on it too. I don't think that is going to actually even adhere to that. We'll just have to see. It'll definitely take some time, because it's not it's plasticky there, so it's not wanting to dry on there. Okay, I'm going to let that sit a minute, and we'll see if it's going to dry or not. I may even use a heat gun, and then we'll come back and finish. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and glue these things down. And then I'll decide if that's enough or if I need to add something else to it. I don't think I've done justice to these fun things that Jamie sent, but I hope that I will like it better once I get it all put together. Sometimes what you have in your head doesn't translate onto the page quite as good as you think it's going to. These ink drips are the thing that I'm not so happy with. I do like this. The ink splat on it's not, it rubbed off. It wouldn't dry completely, so I've tried to blot it dry, and then it rubbed off a little bit. So that's not as, as nice as I expected it to turn out. But it doesn't actually show much anyway. So, okay, and what's left is to put this feather on here. And it probably does need something else, but I don't know what. Gotta hold it a minute here. And I'm going to pause while I'm doing this. Okay. I've been trying to think while I was letting that get dried enough I could let go of it, if I want to add some more something else. And I'm thinking I might want to add just a little bit of the ink, the stenciling, and I don't know if that will help it. Kind of coming on top of, having something up on top of the sepia ink there, on top of the picture, kind of pulling the photo into the page better. I don't know. We're just going to do it and see. Yeah, I like that. And I can't do this, the whole thing, because it will interfere. Whoops. Sorry about that. My car's in the shop and I'm waiting to hear. But so far they haven't called me. I thought maybe that was them. Okay. All right, well, this is my page. And I think I kind of messed it up when I dripped all those sepia drips on it, but I'm growing. I'm stepping forward into growth. I definitely wasn't safe on this page, so well, there I gotta go again. Okay, sorry. My hubby didn't know I was doing a video. Anyway, I like it. I do wish that I had not done all the sepia drips, but oh well. Anyway, thank you, Jamie, for fun stuff to work with. I enjoyed playing with it, and I love the quote and the photo, and I even like my idea. I just don't like my execution of it, I think. Now remember, this is a hop, so go down below the video below, and there'll be a list, and if you click on the first one in the list, it'll take you to the next person, and when you get back around to me, then you've been to all of them. So God bless you and have a great day.